Hello and welcome back to Lego Therapy, the session or video where we basically just sit on my bed, build some Lego and talk about absolutely anything. It's been such a long time since I've done this series. I've wanted to, bring it back for such a long time, and I've just never had the time to do it. I've always made the excuse of to build or record a Lego Therapy, I have to sit down and take an hour out of my day or however long it would be, 2 hours, 3 hours, and I've never warranted that time. Now I want to warrant it. I just want to sit and build some Lego. I've got so many Lego sets because I got really into Lego when I first started doing the Lego Therapy stuff. And then, I don't know, I got loads of gifted sets, I got loads and loads, and I just stopped doing it. So now I want to bring it back. So we're going to start with two mini ones just to ease us in a little bit to the Lego Therapy. So we've got the Boba Fett, I don't know what it's called anymore. It's just Boba Fett's starship. You're not allowed to call it what it used to be called. And then we've also got the Luke and the Dark Trooper hallway scene. I've had that for going on for probably a year and a half, and I've just never bought it. That was from Tesco, I believe, but yeah. I don't know which one to start with. I guess we'll go with the Luke corridor one because that's the biggest set. Okay. Let's see what we've got here. But yeah, I've genuinely always wanted to do this series, but I've just always made excuses to not do it, which is stupid, because if I want to do something I should just do it, but I don't know. I think I've always been a bit worried that it's not a waste of time, because it's not, because the people who enjoy this series really enjoy it, and it's one of my most favourite things to record and make. I love doing this series. Genuinely so much. What have we got here? Oh, is it Luke's cape? Yes, it is. Nice. Okay. Okay, so we start off by building Luke. So we'll do that. Okay, we'll put the head on. But yeah, I just feel like now sort of seems like the right time to do it, with where I'm at with everything. I feel like I have stuff to talk about in a way. Not that I didn't have stuff to talk about before, because with this sort of series as well, is I've always wanted to do sort of like pop culture stuff, or like how we used to just talk about like Marvel, or just like recent projects that have come out for Marvel, Star Wars, whatever I've been watching. And now we've got the film club, or the anime club, or the TV show club, and all those things. So I technically don't need to do that on here. But it's also just a great platform and a great series that I get to just sit down and chill and talk with you lot, which, especially for my style of content, I never get to do, because every single bit of content that I make is just so mental and hectic, and it's just, it doesn't work like that. It doesn't. There's not the place for sit down chats and being chill, I guess. We're also building a Dark Trooper now, which is kind of cool. I really like the Dark Troopers. This scene is just now like a legendary piece in Star Wars content. The Luke hallway scene it's just incredible. And I loved every single minute of watching it. I've got off track already. This is essentially, if you've never seen this series before, get used to it. I will stray between topic and topic. Genuinely though, back on the topic of this channel is becoming slowly my favourite place. It's becoming like my safe space for YouTube. Don't get me wrong, I love the main channel. I love everything we do. I love gaming with the boys. I love the funny moments that we have. I love like your lot's comments of like, oh, you make me laugh, and like cheering you lot up. But I also just enjoy sitting and talking. I enjoy especially talking about films and Star Wars and Marvel and just all that kind of content. And so I don't know, I've come to really, really appreciate and love this channel more than anything. Just for that, I get to just be myself without any editing, and I think you lot, well, I hope you lot kind of like it as well. Well, I say I hope you lot like it, but I also, not in a rude way, I don't necessarily care, which is why I think I like it so much. I don't care about views on this channel. I don't care if a clip goes viral or if something does well, which, don't get me wrong, I'm not like, I'm not an obsessive like view hunter like on the main channel. I don't strive for that. Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out this build. Why does, so that goes, just trying to figure it out. So, okay, so that must go there. Yeah, I don't strive for views on the main channel, but I do want stuff to do well on that channel. Whereas this channel is just literally like almost like a safe space of mine to talk about anything and everything that I want. It's a space for me to be able to do projects that I just kind of feel like doing, which we'll get onto in a bit with the new photo series, which I've been absolutely loving doing, and I hope you lot have sort of enjoyed that series as well. But yeah, I don't know, I think this channel reminds me of what YouTube essentially should be, really, which is just make whatever content you want. But if I were, say, to put a film review on my main channel, everyone would be like, what is this? we want the gaming funny moments. Why are you talking about anime? Which is fine, I get it. I do kind of rate that about YouTube though now, as in a way. Obviously, I do wish you could still just make whatever you want to make, which you can. But now it's almost like kind of a norm to make your own like channels for different topics. So I know obviously it's very standard for people to have second channels, which I love second channels. I think they're a great little outlet because there's no pressure. Wadism's talked about this a lot with me, where not necessarily you'd feel pressured on the main channel, but in a way you kind of would. There's a pressure for the editing to be absolutely perfect and to be to a certain standard, and you have to meet these different criterias. Whereas on the second channel, you just do whatever you want and just have a laugh with it, and it's sick. I would definitely recommend, if you want to do content or anything like that, that you should invest some time in. I mean, to be fair, you might just do whatever you want on your main channels anyway, which is fine. But for me, I know that I need the second channel as well. To be fair, it's kind of changed. The second channel for me is now, I will still post anything I want to post on there. If I want to do a stupid random game, I will do a stupid random game. But I just, at the minute, tend to only really do the uncut moments. So that's where this channel has come in to be my outlet for a completely different side of myself, which I want to share and show, which is I'm not just hyper shouty mental on the internet laughing with my friends all the time. I want to be able to show that people aren't always like that. I don't want to have this false persona of myself of always being high level like that, and so that's where this channel comes in, essentially, because I just get to talk about what I want. And also, this channel is just a passion project. Like, I just love films. I love talking about films, I love TV shows, I love anime, I love all of it. And so this is just my place to talk about what I want to talk about. Will people watch it? No. Will I care? No. I get to sit on my bed and build Lego, and just because. Literally just because. And again, will people watch it? Probably not. But I love this kind of content myself, and I always want to make content that I would personally like to see myself. This is going to sound weird, but I absolutely adore and love the vibes that you get from Studio Ghibli films, and I'd love to be able to create that in a certain way. Like a sense of warmth and like a weird like a hug. And I want this channel to be that. The film club and the TV show club don't really give that vibe, because that's just me talking about films, but stuff like this, or my photo story series, I don't have a name for it yet, but my photo story series is essentially that. And I'm just really loving being able to share that side of myself. So I should probably explain what that series is. It's not really a series. I don't want to call it a series because, as I say, this channel isn't a YouTube-y type place, and series are for YouTube things. We'll call it a series, but for just calling it a series' sake, that is, I don't know where that came from. There's not really any massive inspiration for that series. There's no big like, oh, I saw something and it sparked me to want to do it. I've always loved taking photos, and I had the thought of like, in a way, it's like a future project, or I hope it will be a future project that I'm able to do. Where I basically want to build it up to a point where I can create like a photo book or a photography book type, like coffee table type thing, where you can have it on the side. But I don't necessarily mean I'm going to sell it, although I don't know, I might. It depends what level it gets to, but the main point of it is that I get to share a photo that means something deeply to me, and then share the story. And the hope with it is that people might resonate with the story that I tell, or the emotion that I tell, and then you get to look at the photo and resonate with that photo. You get, like, the photo might make you feel something, or might spark a memory or a feeling or something. That's kind of what I want to achieve with that series. Will I achieve it? I don't know. I really do not know. I've put the wrong coloured block on this, and now we have to try and get it off, which is always the hardest part of Lego. Oh, come on, please. Ow. I was in such a deep conversation, and now... Oh, got it. There we go. What was I saying? But yeah, and so far with that photo series, I feel like I have achieved that in a way. Like with my first one talking about my bedroom, and a lot of you, well, there's not loads of you watching it, but the people who watched it in the comments were like, I feel this, like I feel the same. I'm moving out soon, and I get this completely and entirely, which I love. That's what I hope to achieve with that series. And also I just enjoy sharing the stories and the memories. And my idea for it is that if this isn't like the big main goal for it, but say I did end up getting to a point where I have this huge collection of photos, I can then imagine I turn that into like a photo book, and each page links to a YouTube video where I tell a story around the photo. To me, that's a cool concept, and so it's not the aim with the series to get that or get it to that point, but that would be kind of cool. And also it's just making me sort of like think a little bit more. Like with each one of those episodes, I take a photo and I think back to a memory, or I've lost a piece. Either that or I've put the wrong colour block on somewhere. I guess it doesn't really matter, so I'm just gonna mess it up. Yeah, it makes me think back to stuff. It makes me think of it a bit deeper about stuff, or makes me feel thankful for stuff. Like I think it was the last one that I did. I thought it might be number 2. Now it made me sit and think about my parents and how lucky I am to go like on walks and stuff with them. And then now I've got a photo to remind me of that and always make me think about that. And now I get to share that with you lot, and you might think that if you see it or anything like that. Okay, this is an odd build really, because it's just like putting a platform together, which I don't mind, but it's not the most interesting Lego build I've ever done. There we go. But no, I'm really happy with the place that this channel's at. I'm really happy with the place of all my channels at the minute. Like, if we're just talking about YouTubers, by the way, not every Lego therapy is gonna be based around YouTube. I'm not just always gonna talk about YouTube. It's just I have a lot in my head about YouTube at the minute, so I'm just freely talking. Some episodes will be about something completely different, but YouTube is on my mind right now, so we'll talk about it. No, I'm really happy with just the place of everything at the minute. How does that go in there? What? That makes no sense. Have I done it the wrong way round? That needs to be flipped. Okay, that's fine. Minor change. But yeah, I'm really... The main channel is just doing better than I ever sort of thought it might. Everything's moving in a direction which I absolutely love. Oh, it slides. There we go. The main channel's doing brilliant. The sense of sort of community and just general feeling on that channel is just brilliant. Like, I do live streams and I feel genuinely connected to you lot now. Like, I feel like there's such a brilliant audience there, and I'm so happy about that. And then the second channel is also a really cool place where I'm really happy with what I decided to do with that, because at first I was sort of, putting like whatever I wanted on, and it was very inconsistent. Whereas now, if you don't know about that channel, I'm like sharing extra moments, or like not even moments, but I'm just putting uncut sessions on there. So it would just be me and the boys just playing games. And I feel like that channel now reminds me of old school YouTube, where you just get to watch people play games and have a laugh, and there's no editing involved. There's nothing deep involved. There's nothing like overly even funny necessarily about it, but you almost get to see a deeper, better side of us. not even better. I don't know why I said better, but just a different side to us that isn't so hyper edited. And then the other thing with it as well is, I know personally for me, in my relationship with YouTube, is a lot of the content that I consume myself on YouTube is background noise. A lot of the stuff I will watch while doing something else. I'll be editing, or I'll be doing work, or whatever it is. YouTube, for me, is very much background music. Background noise, sorry. And so that channel is essentially me. I'm not trying to give people background noise, but well, I kind of am. It's, you know, you don't have to pay full attention to just us for 40 minutes uncut playing Warzone or playing GTA. I know there's a lot of people as well who watch YouTube to feel a bit less lonely. Whether it be that they've stayed at home for the night, or they haven't got many friends, or they're struggling with school, or they're just, I don't know, something like that. And that channel is my place to be able to just distract people or give people a sense of being a part, not necessarily a part of something, but I don't know, I'm explaining this really badly, but it's my way of giving people background noise. That's essentially what I'm trying to say. We're going in with a sticker, and I hate doing Lego stickers because they never go well. Okay. Come on. There we go. That doesn't look awful. So yeah, that's essentially where I'm at with everything YouTube. The main channel is just, I don't know. I can't believe how far I've actually gone with it. It's kind of, I don't know, I sometimes have to like stand back and look and think, Jesus, I'm actually doing it. I'm doing what I've always wanted to do. And it's just crazy. Yeah, I don't know, I don't really have much else to say with the main channel really, because it's just, you know what the main channel is, you know it. It's probably where a lot of you have come from. If there's none of, actually, it's probably where all of you have come from. If there's someone watching this who doesn't watch my gaming content, I'll be surprised, to be fair. Which that'd be crazy if someone actually did just watch this, just because. The dream with this series, right, is imagine we get a sponsorship from Lego, and we just get sent Lego sets all the time. This is exciting news, actually. On an unrelated note to YouTube, I am moving out. I'm in the process of buying a house, which is a bit scary and a bit mental. It's happened very quickly. I didn't plan on doing it, but me and my girlfriend went to view a house and we just liked it, so we thought, screw it. I'm not planning on moving out. Well, so I'm not planning on moving in straight away, just because the house needs a fair amount of work doing to it, and I'm really happy. Well, I'm happy at home, so I don't need to move out in a rush, which is cool because it's gonna give me the time to do the house up and make it a place that I want to actually call my home, rather than just move into a place for the sake of moving in because I've got it. But yeah, it's kind of mental. I'm very excited to build my office. We've got a it's like a 3-bed house, so I'm going to take one of the bedrooms as my office because obviously I need a fair amount of space. And I'm going to just do it all. And I'm so excited because obviously this is my bedroom and I get to do it all, but I've got to have a wardrobe, I've got to have a bed. I'm literally planning it around how good it will look like during a stream or during Lego therapy or whatever it is. I want a sofa bed in there, 1000%, so that I can just sit and chill and do stuff like this. I don't really know what else I'm going to do. I'm just going to have like shelves like this and art on the walls, and hopefully it'll look good. I mean, I'd like to think it'll look good, but yeah, buying a house, kind of mental. Sorry, I'm just looking for a part which I cannot find. Found it. I'm really excited. The garden is really big, so I'm gonna become a gardener, which would be kind of cool. Gardener and cool probably don't really fit in the same sentence, but no, I'm actually kind of excited. There's a greenhouse, and the woman who lives there is leaving the greenhouse. And when I was a kid, my granddad used to have a greenhouse in the garden. He was quite like an avid gardener. He had like an allotment and everything. And so I've said to Anna, I want to keep the greenhouse, and I want to kind of make that my responsibility. I want to grow tomatoes because I always remember him having tomatoes in there, and it'll be my kind of way of remembering him, because he's not around anymore, and that kind of I was really young at the time, but that kind of reminds me of him. Just a greenhouse, and so I want to do that, and there's going to be a lot of work as well because the garden is big. I'm gonna have to mow the lawn and stuff. It's kind of crazy. Life is moving very quickly, I will admit. It's like time is just moving at such a pace at the minute that it's hard. That I almost it doesn't not necessarily that it scares me, but like weeks just keep going by at the minute, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, that's another week gone. Like I'll get to sort of Thursday, Friday and think, that's the end of the week. Where has that week gone? It's just flicked by. The fact it is already on its way to being September is like, I feel like the year's only just started getting going. We're on sort of the back end of it. It frightens me how quick time is moving. Like I feel this is going to sound so stupid because I'm 22, but like I don't know. I just feel like I'm getting old real quick, and it's kind of scary. I can't lie to you. It kind of scares me quite a lot, but you've also got to just accept it, haven't you? Because I mean, what are you going to do? Literally nothing. There's nothing you can do. But I don't know. You start to notice things. It's like you realise. I mean, it's an obvious fact, but like your parents are getting older, and that's just, I don't know. I wouldn't be ready for that. It's just, I don't know. It's not even on that deeper level of that, but just. Time just needs to chill out. It just like I said, weeks are just going by like that, and I think it's already the weekend again. And I feel like I just want to slow down and appreciate everything, but there's no time to do that. Which brings me on to probably my other point of, I don't know, this week I've been like really fighting with myself over a lot of stuff. In particular, like I need to just chill a bit. Like, I have so much that I want to do and create. You know, I've got all these different YouTube channels that I want to pursue and create content for constantly. I've got different projects that always pop up. I want to stream on different platforms. I want to do all this, but then I also have my actual job, which I have to do 5 days a week. I also have to walk the dog. I want to go to the gym 5 times a week, but I also need to see my girlfriend because I can't not see her because it's my girlfriend. But then I need to spend time with my mum and dad and my family because I'm spending too much time with hers, but not too much time where it's annoying, but I feel like I'm not seeing my family anymore, and now I've not got time for anybody, and it's just the only time I have for myself is when I go to the cinema. I've spoken about this, I don't know if I spoke about this on this channel or it was just like a live stream or something, I don't know. But I have an Odeon cinema pass where I basically just, you get to go on limited times. As much as you want to go to the cinema, you can go to the cinema. And I try and go like at least once a week. It depends, sometimes there's no films on, so I won't go, but at the minute there's almost too many films. There's so many films coming out that are just brilliant. And that's almost like my therapy time, because it's the one time that my brain switches off, because no matter who I'm with or where I am or what I'm doing, my brain is always not necessarily somewhere else, but it's thinking about something. It's thinking about YouTube or what I need to do for work or just something, basically. And so the cinema is the only time where I can't access my phone, so I can't check, I can't check if my subscribers have gone up, I can't check if a TikTok's done well, I can't check if I've got, I don't know, it's the one time that I don't think, and I need that time. But I almost need that time more than just the cinema now. Like, there's sometimes weeks where I don't go to the cinema, and I just need to learn to relax, basically. I want to be able to just sit at home and I want to play my Switch. I want to, sounds stupid, but I want to get Stardew Valley or just a game like that is just a vibe. Put on some cozy warm lighting, light a candle or something, and imagine I'm in a Studio Ghibli film. I just want to essentially have the ability to relax, because I just don't. So I've been fighting myself a lot to try and do that this last week. Stress less about, I need to get this YouTube video done, and just go on the walk. Like, if my mum and dad say, do you want to go on a walk? Don't think, no, I should edit this YouTube video. Think, oh yeah, sure, why not? I've worked all day. Let's go on a walk. Oh, that's cool. There's a little, I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but there's a little door that twists. That's kind of cool. So I need to just let go of trying to just do something all the time and actually just enjoy living, because I think that's why everything's going so quick and why week by week is going so quickly, because I'm not present in it. I'm just thinking about my next move. I'm thinking about my next YouTube video or what my next live stream will be, or I don't know. Just, I'm always thinking about something. I kind of want to start doing, like, just playing games for myself, because I've never really played games for myself, and that's why I kind of want something like Stardew Valley. I tried playing Zelda on the Switch, but it was kind of it was too complicated, so I kind of just got annoyed. I need a game to sort of tell me what to do. So maybe Stardew Valley won't even be that, but I don't know. Either way, I need something to just... I got Pokemon Diamond, so I played that like a couple times and then sort of stopped, but I need to pick that back up because I actually really rated playing that. Where am I placing these blocks? I don't see where these blocks go. I'm a bit confused. It's the grill blocks. What? I'm genuinely lost. There's nothing different from that photo to that photo. Oh, there. Yes, there is. I found it. I need arrows, Lego. Put arrows in your books, please. So yeah, that's a goal I need to work on. It's just enjoying doing nothing, which is why we're doing this, pretty much, because I want to just build Lego. And who's stopping me building Lego? Absolutely no one. We've got a lot of Lego, a lot of Star Wars Lego. And it's annoying because I always see new Lego sets and I'm like, oh my god, I want it. But then I'm also like, oh my god, you've got 10 sets in your wardrobe that you still are yet to build. So, yeah. Maybe I need to set up a PO box and you lot can just send me Lego. That is an abuse of power if ever I've seen it. Oh, donate me Lego, please. No, I am not setting up a PO box for that. Don't. Oh dear. I have I've got a couple Marvel sets as well. A Doctor Strange one and a Namor one, which I've never built before. I've also got an F1 car, which... No, it's not an F1 car, it's an FE car, I believe. And I've never done a car. I've also just not got space. I'm kind of excited. You know, when I move out, I'm actually going to have space to put the Legos somewhere, so I have a reason to build it. Because at the minute, I mean, I'm building this, I have no idea where this is going to go. I'm sure I'll figure it out, but we are... I mean, as you can see, like, I can't get any more pop vinyls. Financially and spatially, I can't get any more pop vinyls. And I keep seeing more, where it's like Demon Slayer. I've really got into Demon Slayer in the last month, and I keep seeing all the pops, and they're so cool. They've got such good pops for Demon Slayer, but I can't warrant spending money. Like, I mean, I've got a house to pay for now. I can't warrant buying them. I've just recently got really into my current anime that I'm watching is My Hero Academia, and oh my god, are the pop vinyls good for that? Oh, they're so good. Like, just the amount of different characters and people you can get, and there's so many, and I just know, I'm like, A, you can't afford it, B, you shouldn't be spending your money on those, and C, where are you going to put it? You've got no space. Like, they're releasing more Attack on Titan pop vinyls soon. That shelf's full. What's it called? Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2's come out, and they're releasing more pop vinyls. I've not got space. I need to move out. I need to just... But then I'm going to move out, and then I'm going to not be able to afford it. So it's a sad, vicious cycle. Yeah, speaking of, Jujutsu Kaisen is so good. Season 2 is... I'm so excited for it. I think it's just going to get better and better. I've only heard good things about it. And then we've got so much good content for just everything coming up soon. It's like we've got Jujutsu Kaisen currently, and then regardless of that, I'm watching My Hero Academia on season 4, I think, and that's getting really good. We've got Attack on Titan in like a month. We've got Ahsoka starting soon. I don't know. I think Marvel's the one thing I'm not really excited for much for. Loki season 2 is going to be really good, but I'm not excited for Miss Marvel. I think the trailers they're not exciting me at the minute. So I'm not bothered about that, but yeah, in terms of Star Wars content, it's looking good. It's looking very good. And we have actually done. We've done the build. I just need to put the figures in. Let's go there. Oh yeah, we've got Luke on the end of the corridor, and then he's being attacked by the Dark Troopers. Oh my god. Luke, run. Luke, run. Yeah, right. It's the bloody Dark Troopers that need to run. Oh my god, if I could relive this scene, like seeing it for the first time, just seeing Luke, it was just so good. Oh god. There's just a couple like scenes in pop culture like that will do something special, and this is absolutely one of them, which is why I was really excited when I saw the set, because I thought, even though it's not like a crazy Millennium Falcon set, it's just great. And look, you can move things, like the Dark Troopers going at Luke, Luke's being revealed, boom. It's cool. It's a cool set, I like it. There we go. And there we go, we have done. I'm not going to build the Boba Fett ship. I think I'll save that for another one. Because I've got a lot. I've got a lot of sets, but I want to spread these out. I want to do more and more. But yeah, that has been the first Lego Therapy. But I kind of want to just call this the first ever Lego Therapy because it's a different vibe from before. The camera's hopefully better. The quality's hopefully better of the audio. The vibe should be a little bit different as well, in the sense of what I talk about and things like that. But yeah, I hope you have enjoyed. If you have, then please leave a like down below and comment. Genuinely, I need to see some comments of if you actually want more Lego Therapy or not, because I have no idea. This is my favourite series to do, and I do not do it enough. This one's been very YouTube focused. We're talking about all the different channels and where I'm at in life and just everything going on. But I mean, I want to do more. Talk about Marvel, go in deep into where I'm at with Marvel at the minute, or Star Wars, or the animes that I'm watching, or just any TV show that I'm watching. I think will be really cool. By the way, I wasn't like picking at my toes. I was just sort of like doing like an anxious tick of like fiddling between my, I don't know. I'm just waffling on now. But anyway, if you have enjoyed, please let it down below, and I'll see you next time on Lego Therapy.